So we got to talk about the song Get Your Kicks on Route 66. It was written by Bobby Troup. There's a really cool story behind it. Now, for those of you of a younger generation who are watching the series, Route 66, also known as the Mother Road, which stretched from Chicago to LA, was such a iconic symbol of 20th century Americana that inspired people like Jack Kerouac to write his novel On the Road, represented the wanderer, the drifter, the freedom to travel. There was a TV series named after it. And as the story goes, Bobby Troup and his wife Cynthia packed their 41 Buick and took a cross-country trip, I believe from Oklahoma City to LA, and they wanted to do a song about their experiences. Now, originally, Bobby wanted to call the song US 40, but Cynthia suggested that he change the title from US 40 to Get Your Kicks on Route 66 because they had such a great time traveling that route. Now, there's a really cool tidbit. When Bobby and Cynthia visited Winona, Arizona, which is east of Flagstaff, they were so impressed with the hospitality, they decided to include it in the song. And they needed a line that rhymed with the previous lyrics. They decided to write the line, "Don't forget Winona." And because of that, we now know about the small town of Winona, which is east of Flagstaff. Thought you might like to know that. And there are other cities that are mentioned in the song. So you have Chicago, LA, there's St. Louis, Oklahoma City. Pardon me, I meant St. Louis. Do you say St. Louis or do you say St. Louis? I can't remember. But then you also have Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, and, as I just mentioned, Flagstaff and Winona. Now, the song itself follows the standard 12-bar blues chord progression. If you're not familiar with music theory, that follows the major key progression of 1-4-5. We have major and minor keys in music theory. And the major chord progression is the tonic, subdominant, and the dominant. That's 1-4-5. So if you're working in the key of C major, which is a key with no sharps or flats, this is how that progression or rhythm would work. C, 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 F, F, C, C, G, G, C, C. And you can either raise those notes or augment them, as they say, or you can diminish them or lower the notes, and you can change the rhythm slightly with this 12-bar blues progression. Now, the first person to sing Get Your Kicks on Route 66 was Nat King Cole in 1946, and he re-recorded that in 1956 on his album After Midnight, and again in 1961 on the album The Nat King Cole Story. And other groups have performed this as well, or other performers including Bing Crosby with the Andrews Sisters, Chuck Berry, Dr. Feelgood, and the Manhattan Transfer. Now, Route 66, for the most part, is gone today. There is a stretch that is still open, but it's been overtaken by newer highways. But I would definitely encourage you to go look up the history of Route 66 because it really represented the American spirit, that free spirit of travel, just throwing your cautions to the wind. And it was also known, the route was known for all these really cool-looking hotels with the Googie architecture, which I've done a video about before. So go check out the story about Route 66 and the song, which you can find several versions of it. And in fact, the spirit of Route 66 lives on. And even when the highway officially closed, you had Depeche Mode in 1987 with their hit song Behind the Wheel, Route 66. And in 2006, Disney's Pixar mentioned Route 66 in the film Cars. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click that like button, subscribe, hit me up on Instagram at hashtag JasonComposes, leave comments below. You can also reach me at Voice of the Composer at Twitter. This is Voice of the Composer saying peace out. I'll catch you next time. Stay safe, everybody. God bless this great country. And don't forget to get your kicks on Route 66.